Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry about my mic just now. Okay, so today, Sunday morning in Malaysia, it's 20th of November 2022. Let me off my phone first. Okay, and I'm going to share together with all of you about my title of Google Sheet Without Fear and Tears. And okay, so while waiting for others to join, I want to share you my slides. Okay. Sharing here. Okay, I hope everyone can see my slide right now. Let me move to my first slides. So this is about our Sparkcamp on November 22 at Pacific time about 7 p.m. And I have 20 minutes presentations to share with all of you here. If you have any questions, please write it down at the chats over there. And I'm going to share with you my link to my slide as well. So it's much easier for you to keep track what I'm going to share together with you this morning. So hold on for a while. I give you my slides so that you all can keep track. It's my slide. Okay, the link. Let me copy the link first. Right. Then I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so you can have my slides over there. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, let's see. Let's go for the next slides. Okay, so today we're going to learn about the subtopic of name ranges and import range. I believe that most of you have heard about name range and import range in Google Sheets, but probably are not very sure how to use it. And another thing is this is going to be a very, very interesting topics that we're going to discuss this morning. Let's talk about the name range. All right, the most challenging part in Google Sheets, whereby you have all the educators and all of the users of Google Sheets need to memorize a very, very long formula. So it's going to be very difficult for you sometimes to remember everything and then where you're going to keep it, this kind of formula. And at the time when you want to use it, you might lose the formula and you're not able to keep track the proper file. And when you want to do another Google Sheet, it's going to face the problems. So let's learn together this morning how to make your life easier with the tips and tricks with me, with name ranges and import range. So what is import range? The name range said one or more cells have been given a name. So let's say, for example, that you have a list of numbers from cells A1 to A10. So this list is considered as a name range. So you're going to give a name for this name range. It makes the life much easier. Before this, we have to type let's say, for example, average A1 to A10, for example, then they give you the answer. But now, today, I'm going to tell you how to make your life easier by giving simple names. So what are the benefits of this name range? So name range are most useful when we're making the formulas and make them readable and improve in your organizations. And another advantage of it, sometimes you want to share this file to another recipients, whereby you don't want them to know maybe certain formulas is confidential. Maybe you want to hide certain parts of the Google Sheets. That's why we're giving it this name range. In addition to that, also, there goes some disadvantage, whereby most people see that you do not see where it comes from. But if you are the one who create the Google Sheets, it should be any problem for you. Since that you already know what's the name range, you already give the name for that part, and the list of the name or the range is going to be referred to certain name that you've been given, right? Okay, then I'll proceed with another subtopic, so the import range, how you're going to import it from another Google Sheets to a present Google Sheets, whereby then you're going to share it with some other persons or peoples or organizations, whereby you don't want them to look into a certain columns that you're going to hide it. It's going to be very interesting later. Okay, so I already put everything inside here, how to do the formulas, and we're going to do hands-on from now on. Okay, let's me off my slide first, then we go straight to my presentations with Google Sheets. If you have any question, please don't mind, just write it down in Google chats over there, and I'm going to help you. So let's go for my window. Okay, so where is my slides? Okay, let's see, I push it here. Okay. Oh, they cannot type the ni. If you don't mind, Mr. Moderator, Madam Moderator, can you let them try any question? They can write it here, so easy for them to ask questions. Thank you. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so it's okay here. All right. Okay, all right. Now we already have it here. Let's say, for examples, that this is some kind of examples I'm going to share to you first. Let's say, let me take this one first. I copy to a new sheets, empty sheets here. All right. Let's see. Paste it here. Okay, let's say, for examples, that you have a list of names. You have a name list, and from number 1 to number 6, you got 6 students, for examples, and the marks is all over here, right? From the cell C2 until C25, right? Say, for example, here, let me put this over here. Let's say you want to find the total marks of these students, total marks, okay? And okay, so normally you will type here equal sum, right? And you're going to highlight here, and you press enter. Okay, this is very simple. So you can see here, sum C2 until C7. But sometimes it's going to be mixed. It's very difficult because you're going to type it all over and over again. So you want to refer these cells to another sheets, for example. So let's say we put here exercise. So I put everything here. I'm reading it as exercise 1. Exercise 1. Okay, so it's a simple tricks that Google have improved in Google Sheets. What you can do, you just highlight this list. Just put your cursor over here, change the name. Say, for example, I want to put the name of, let's give me an example of pineapple. Pineapple. Also, maybe I use the word pear. Okay, I just put enter. Okay, this is total marks. Okay, so you see, the total mark is something. So you can do another tricks here. So total marks, right? Instead of writing 7, I can just type here equal sum and refer to the name range as pair. See the pair here? Press it here. You press enter. You see? It's going to be to make your life simple. You don't have to type it one by one, just a formula like C2 until C7. You don't have to do that. Just do that. This pair 2 and 7. So what happens if you in another worksheets? Another sheets. All right. Let's say, for example, I put here exercise 2. I'm reading here. Exercise 2. Right. So what happens if I put the total marks here? Total marks. Okay. Okay. Marks. Okay. So I put the formula here. Sum. Okay. I put pair. You see? Pair here. So press enter. It makes your life easier. You see, from the exercise 1, we put here, instead of writing the normal way, sum C2 and C7, you're going to write it sum and just put the name range, whereby you already name it as pair, for example. So what happens if you have extra number here? Let's say got another name here. Let's say you put it here Ken, and he's here Tony. Okay, and then right. Okay, then let's say they got marks here 75, and here is 80. Okay, you see the numbers here don't change because you already set that the name range until C2 until C7. You see, when you press it until C7. So what happened to another 2 guys here? How you want to make it all together? Either you change the name or you have to edit. Let's say, for example, that instead of pair here, let's say I take this formula, I paste here, this special here, it's only, and then I put a apostrophe here. Right? Okay. Sorry. Apostrophe. Okay, here. Okay, So let's say here I put the name pear. Okay, let's say you got another, you give another name. Let's say put pineapple. Pineapple. Okay, so instead of use it, I can change it. Let's say I want to rename the list from here until here as pineapple. Apple. Okay, enter. So you can use the same formula, equal sum, three types here, pineapple. Enter. You see? So the total marks here by using the words pair is C2 until C7 or C6. Okay, C2 until C7. So C2 until C7. But if you use the sum, okay, use the total marks here. It's pineapple. Refer to, see here, equal sum in apple. You see, enter. So we refer to where? From C2 until C8. But by the way, if you want to make it very simple for you, let's say for example, said I want it pair just now, instead of C2 to 7 to become more infinity here. So it's very simple. Okay, so how you want to do that? You can edit it, go to data here, then go to name ranges, you find the word pair here. You see? Pair here, right? So if this C2 7, let's say you want to make it infinity, just remove this number. Press done. You see, it goes on and on and on, right? So it might easy, let's say, for example, that you have another name here, name Melissa. Melissa, okay? So I want to put here total marks. We define names, total marks, we define names. No need, because we already changed the pair here, right? Okay, now but see, you see that same number here, this one, because we changed already the formula. Let's say for example, she got 90 here. See the number change. See the number change here. Because in the earlier, we use pair to indicate C2 until C7. After that, we edit this pair to C2, data here, name ranges here, pair here. See, C2 until C1000. Because my sheet is until from column 1 until column 1000. Okay. That is for name ranges. It's very, very simple. It's very easy for you because I put also here papaya. Let's say what I want to know about the papaya. See, what is the papaya here? They put already referring to these sheets. And I put also the names and the range that you should cover. I'm giving the name as papaya. And then I also have, let me skip here. Okay, data. Name ranges, you can put whatever names that you like to use, either papaya, either pear, pineapple. I put apple, referring to the work 1, B2, B4. You see over here, just to indicate certain range that you like to do. Let's go to another part of things whereby I want to put about, when you talk about the import range. Import range referring to, okay, let's see, I put another one, the book. Okay. Whereby I want to import certain data from another sheets to the present sheets here. Let's say for examples here. So how to use the import range? Okay, let's say I have a start from 0 here. Okay, then I rename here as size import range 1. Okay. Okay, I just put this except first. Just concentrate with me. So you must have first your data to bring it over here. This is, for example, whenever you want to give it to another person. Let's say, for example, I take one data. Where is my source data? Okay. I have a staff ID or student ID. Let's say, for example, here you see here. And let's say you want to send to another person, whereby any changes you make, they can't do anything about your original or the master data here. But you want to give the information from column C until column E without giving them the 2 column A and B here. So how you want to import this data? It's very simple. Go back to the first book just now. Sorry, second book now here. So just right here, import range. Okay, so you open up here, two parentheses, shift, parentheses, comma, parentheses. Okay, so comma, comma. Okay, then here, what you're going to do, you go back to your master database here, you copy up here, just put over here, Control C, then you go back here, and then you put here, over here, below there, Control V, right? And here, you must refer to this sheet. You know the sheet here, name data. So actually, this is normal things what people do lah. Then they have to put here data, then exclamation mark, and then refer to which part that you want it, which cells. Maybe you refer to cell E1 until E140 here. Okay, let's say E1 until 40. Okay, just put data A1 until E140, for example. Okay, then you put a parenthesis here. Remove here, parenthesis behind you. Okay, then you close, then you enter. Okay, you see the data all coming out here, but it's referred to A1 until E1. Let's say, for examples, that you don't want it to be showing the A and B here, so you can change. You see the data here, change from, let's say you take from C1 until 140, you enter. Okay, you see the A1 until the C1 until E1 is C, D, and E column already been shown here. But the problem is right now is people know how to use it. They can just bypass and can find and put, they can change this data here. But the only thing is you don't want your recipient who receive it know where this data came from. So it's the same formula. Do you remember just now when I think about the name range? So you're going to rename it. Right. Say for example, say let's Spark here. We go back here to the data here. Here, right? So you don't want them to know about column A and B. You can just rename this range. So what you can do, you just highlight. For example, you highlight here name. You highlight it until the end of this row. All right, until here. Okay. See the column here? Okay, let's see kita rename. Let's say we rename it to another name. Let's say, I'm going to put the names. What's other? Okay, let's say banana. Banana. Okay, enter. So this banana refer to this name range. All right? But the only thing is, with the normal way of import range, you have to make sure that this sheets name data also. So if you put it wrongly, or this name is changed to sheets 1 over, then the data will be failed. So in order to avoid this thing from happening, so what we can do, so we're going to do a very beautiful thing. Let's see if I put another one here, sheets 1. Okay, so I'm going to show you the beauty part here. So exercise 2, all right? Exercise 2. Okay, so we put here the import range, import range. Okay, import range, open. All right, then you put 2 parentheses, comma, parentheses. Okay, over here, you go back to your master list here, you copy here. Okay, then you put in between, Control V. And here, the good thing is, you remember just now they put the names of what? Just now what put the names? Banana, right? Just type banana here. Banana. All right, then just close. See the beauty is, the magic thing is, okay, we already reached what 11:20 already, 20 minutes. I hope this thing might help you. But the only things, the good things that before I end, just 2 minutes only. If this thing you change name data to other name, let's say for example, data 2, okay, it's not going to give any impact to your present data here. But if you use the old type one with the sheets 1 or data 1 or data whatever it is, then the thing will be error here. Okay, thank you very much. 11:20 already. And thanks to the moderator for Innovator program. And I hope you enjoy the presentations today. Back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and stop your recording.